All right, welcome to another brand new episode of the Unfiltered Truth podcast. And of course, you don't know around so you get it raw, unedited, uncut, and unfiltered. Anything we talk about. And of course, to the episode, I already see it in the title where we go discuss because this has been a recent topic online, and of course, want to share my thoughts and the overall discussion. All right, so before we jump in it, guys, remember like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. Please help us grow the channel. Share the video to a friend, make that video share to our next friend, and make that friend share to our next friend so we can build the channel. All right, so we go get into it. All right, so the new discussion is Masicka as one flow. That's been an ongoing discussion online. Now, to the Masicka 8 train, I hate to break it to you guys, but we need to stop, stop 8 for Masicka, stop 8 for artists when it's not our favorites. Right? It's okay not to be a fan of an artist, or it's okay not to like an artist, but still can give them a thumbs up when something is working for them, or if they are doing something good, instead of trying to find an opportunity with what the person doing. No, so let me break it down why I explained that Masicka don't have one flow, right? What we are seeing or what we are hearing from Masicka, the type of song, is not the flow is the same. It's the cadence of the songs are the same that we are used to, right? And granted, nothing is wrong with that. Nothing is wrong. In fact, all of our favorite artists does it. But it's just that some of our favorite artists is not consistent with getting the result that Masicka is getting from it. All right. Now, let me explain, right? Let's use, for example, Masicka album. Any one of the album I want to choose, right? Whether um 438 or Generation of Kings, right? All of those album have a variety of mixture in terms of cadence, in terms of flow, in terms of topic. But if we are going to be honest, we know that those are some good, great body of work. But let's be honest, how much of those songs from the album is still in rotation in the street? Not much. Not much. And again, I mean, that's okay because I understand some body of songs is just when you're all meds, you're probably driving in your car, you're probably at home on the weekend, you will have vibes, and so I go and put it in. But it's not something that I go here every day banging at the street. So guess what? You have to have the different type of music to align to different things, right? Now, Masicka do other songs, but guess what? The cadence of like the mute and the tyrant and the autocrat and the whites, it has been proven that those cadence for a Masicka work. So if those cadence work, why would he change it? Those type of songs are hitting for him. Why would he change it? Of course, he does add a flow, and they don't really hit as big as these type. You get me? So any smart entertainer would do the same. Give what is actually working. Now, let's use, for example, a man like Vibes Cartel, right? Vibes Cartel give you guys different cadence and hit, different flow and hit. And that is why Cartel is just a out of this world artist. Cartel is a one of a kind artist. But it's not everybody can be a Vibes Cartel. But again, you can't take away from an artist when something is working for them and they're actually delivering on it. Because let's be honest, even though the cadence may be same, there are some good songs. They are. Now, let me explain why I'm saying now every artist does it. It's just that it doesn't work for every artist. And it's only a smart thing. They either do this. There's two things. Either if an artist hit on a specific topic, they either try to double in that topic, so more to see if they can get more hit songs. Or if an artist use a type of flow will work, then probably double in it to see if they can get more. or if a certain type of cadence they use to see if they can get more, but it doesn't work. Like for example, when Cartel did it with Clarks, Cartel give us a few Clark songs. You get me? When Alkaline did drop Bend Over Baby Feed That AI. Right after that, him give you Move Mountains and a few more songs within that cadence because those songs hit for him, so him try to double in that bag. Right? When Masicka, when I don't define the hit with banga 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 banga, in give you a few more within, you can check it. In give you a few more from within that bag. That's just how it works. Even Ja Vinci the other day when Ja Vinci hit with Virgin, what Ja Vinci did, he double into the bag. He gave Pretty Like a Rose. He also gave you guys Scream, the same type of cadence because it actually works. You get me? And for over the years, Dexter have been giving us some of the same cadence which actually works for him. I mean, I understand that it may sometimes sound a little bit different and not too similar, but the cadence are usually somewhat similar because you have to understand what works for you. You have to try to find it within that bag. Similar to even the new youths them with the Epa chopping song just the other day. Whereas every artist are supposed to do the same thing because it's basically a formula that they identify that is actually working. So if we if it's proven that this formula works, I'm gonna try it because it works. As an artist, this is also a job. Even if it's something I love, it's also a job. I'm doing it to get paid. I'm doing it to make money. So why would I know that this formula works? This formula can give me an it, but because of the haters are saying me have one flow, I'm gonna go try to do everything else in the book. Where chances are they may not hit, chances are they may not stream, chances are I may not make any money from dub plates of them, chances are I may not even able to perform them because they are not a banger. Tell me. So the same thing that we did with Masicka, that we are doing with Masicka now, we did it with Shensia, and we honestly need to stop. You get me? It's okay if you don't like an artist, it's okay if you're not a fan of artists, but it doesn't mean that everything the artist does, you go always have to find something negative as if there's an A train going around. And they do it to every single artist because it's the same thing with Vibes Cartel right now. Probably not song wise, but every single thing with Cartel do, them question him, just like even the performance without, but like every single thing an artist does, you have persons gonna find an issue. And again, it's okay, yeah, it's constructive criticism just the same, but some of what the fans are people online are running with, it's not really critique, they're critiquing it, it's just basically, I have to find something bad for try to tear down this artist. Now Africa, me just not like the artist or him against my artist. So you get me? No, look on it. A lot of us wouldn't like if Alkaline can give us back probably some of the hits them when they find from 2016, those time. Probably wouldn't mind if we get some of those cadence because a lot of the recent songs, they are good songs, right? But they're not really hitting. But they're different type, different flow, different cadence, everything. They don't really sound the same, but it's not really working, right? And another example, the other day, Masicka dropped Scope. Scope is not the same cadence as Mute. It's not the same cadence as White. What happened to Scope? Scope is not a hit. It's a good song. It's a nice song, but guess what? It's not one of those banger like Whites or like Tyrant or like even the Autocrat will just drop. Because at the end of the day, we like that cadence from Masicka. That cadence worked for him. So if it's working, why am I going to change it? It's not broken. Why am I going to try to fix it? And again, on top of that, they are good songs. The lyrics are on point. They make sense. They connect. They resonate with the people. So we really and truly need to, I mean, cut the ear train and talk about this one flow, that whatever. And just appreciate the good music. And again, that is why there's a lot of artists out there. So if Masicka have one flow and we feel like today we don't want to hear that flow, then we move to the next artist. But again, we can't take away that the so-called one flow, it is actually working. And I wouldn't change it. Would you? No. You get me? It is simple. If you are working at a particular job, right? And you are making probably $100,000 a day, right? Would you gamble and jump out of that job and go try do a next job and hope so you can make 150,000 a day? No, because that's not the norm. So guess what? This job is working for me. This way I'm making money, and this way I'm gonna do it. You get me? And let's be honest, a lot of artists tried what Masicka is doing and it don't work. So that you will not hear other artists with the similar um cadence or it's because it doesn't work for them. Just check the history of all our with major artists, all our them hit with. Them try to give you something out of the same bag as what them hit with. But again, it just don't work for every artist. And that's why them don't continue on that same momentum, that same rhythm, that same topic. Them have to try to find something new again for hit because that one is just a one hit, them get off of it, and that's it. You get me? So, I mean, as I say, everybody has always entitled to their own opinion. But guess what? Masicka don't have one flow. In fact, Masicka full of different types of flow. And I would appreciate sometimes some, some different type of cadence whatsoever. And hopefully they would it. But again, me have to also understand say it's a job of do. Him have interest all I'm saying them it. Him want build a catalog where him can survive for in the next 20, 25 years. So if at this a way go make him do that, then so be it. Right? And the next thing we want to talk about when it comes down to Masicka again, fans and bloggers, when people need to stop run with every single thing a Masicka said, them are direct it at artists. I think 90% of the few of them will start are the fans them stir up something already not did there. Me personally, I honestly think Masicka just write him song them, aim at no one. But every line when him say people can find a way how them go twist it and put it on somebody. Just like what happened at Sunfest. Every stage show Masicka say him at the baddest. Which true, he said it. And what happened? This Sunfest, them take it out of context and all of a sudden say him direct it at Cartel. You get me? Masicka, autocrat, every line is like people are trying to turn it and say, oh, him say somebody a parrot. And that somebody am attack. Guys, remember say parrot rhyme with carrot. So guess what? It's a rhyming scheme. It doesn't mean that it intended to go towards Cartel or Alkaline. The man is just writing songs. Me personally, this is just my personal opinion. I honestly don't think no line is directed at anybody. I honestly just think the man just do him song them and people are direct them. And again, imagine if Masicka come out and said Autocrat was recorded from last year November, last year December. What would we say? In predict and go I want to something with Cartel saying that throw those sub from them time there. Nah. I guess we the fans we want to see that competitive clash there within the music space so much. So till every song an artist drop, we're gonna always direct it at either them ups or somebody that we believe are them ups. Alkaline drop Keyman. All of a sudden, a Cartel him attacking it. A Masicka him attacking it. Cartel the remix of Skilly Bang and Cartel just say Bagger House in full of key like locksmith. That is just the rhyming scheme that's in the inner. And because him basically talk about him wealth, him riches and him lifestyle, it's obvious that he's buying a lot of property. Obviously, he buy a lot of car. So those just add to it and it just fit in. All of a sudden, he might show up on Alkaline. Like, we need to stop it. Yeah, we need to give it a rest now. You get me? If the artists them want to clash, them wouldn't clash. If the artists them want to call him, them wouldn't call him. We need to just appreciate the music them and stop create this unnecessary feud in our head. And you see me? Again, the bloggers them like it because guess what? It give them topic for discuss. It draw the attention of people. It give them views and it work out for them. But in reality, we need to try to stop the artists them. We need to try to push more positive narrative. We honestly need to start doing that. We need to start find some positive narrative in with the artists them do and talk about that. You get me? We probably need to review the songs them more and talk about the songs them bad. You get me? We need to talk about the artists them performance or them bad. We need to start help to push the genre further instead of every single song an artist drop is like we are trying to use that song for tear down our next artist or tear down our next artist. When in fact, sometimes the artists them just a sing some random songs, some random lyrics. But guess what? Because we want this war so much, we are put it towards everybody. Everybody know Terradan. Terradan love war. So that is Terradan. That is what Terradan is known for. But I realize a lot of persons now start pick up Terradan style, whereas every song, them just turn it into a this. Them just turn it into a this. At this point, I honestly don't think nobody like matter when Terradan say that song after that person the song because they know that's Terradan job. Terradan love that, a theme thing that. So in a really mind, but the rest every vlogger jump on that all of a sudden. Oh, that song directed to that person there. That song directed that person there. You hear the line after that person there. Nah, in reality, that may not be the case. It can be, but I highly doubt that's the case. I just we the fans and sometimes the artists them just make we run with that narrative because guess what? It make them name in the algorithm more and it works for them. So that's why a lot of the time them don't come out can't say anything. That's why Masicka, if Masicka never come out, come say anything that live with him about him and Cartel now no issues very, very, very. I mean, up till this day, even though they are still saying it now, but up till this day, him you don't hear say man Cartel have beef because she not address it. You get me? Him do a recent performance away. So I think I sent Elizabeth somewhere down that line. And them play like the infrared rhythm and him just say like, it's like brrr, and bother going in the song. Let's be for real. Him not him the perform infrared at Sunfest. There's some show where some song you take them out, you're setting off to put them in it. And number one, I believe it was a band's playing. I believe it was a band's. And normally once the bands have the rhythm queued up, that means they would have rehearsed it. And possibly they can rehearse that song, but based on probably the feedback from the crowd, him say, yeah, change that, whatever. It doesn't mean that him and Cartel have a beef because him not perform a song. Because the man could clearly take the song out of the catalog. Of course, I understand he could have played the rhythm just to give people to talk about, like what we're doing now. Play it, then skip it. So we go hear it and then say, so why am not perform it? To give us something to run. It can also be a part of promotion, keep his name in the algorithm. And him one of the artists them will come from the era where, them look up to cartel work ethic and them know bad publicity, good publicity, whichever one it all works. So that's just something additional in the space, the media space, to push him name in the algorithm. So he named the indie for the new song with him autocrat because them saying this alkaline, them saying this massacre. He named the algorithm because them say he no perform the song down so. So guess what? Him and cartel no good. He named the algorithm because them say a one fluent up. Ray. He named the algorithm because he say have dance all night. So if you don't notice, every vlogger title have something to do with massacre. Everything. So he naming the algorithm. Everybody has it. Everybody talk about it. Devin the doctor tell you no. Him scroll so much on him phone and he see Masicka saying the stuff one shot over there. It works, it sells. It's a strategy that the artists use. So I mean, don't get ahead on yourself. Trust me, it's not that deep. But as I say, entitled to opinion, of course, we all do. But I want you guys to comment, share your thoughts, what you guys think of my review and the overall situation. Let me know if you wanna agree. Let me know if you wanna disagree, and you can also share your opinion, thoughts, your opinion, your thoughts, and the whole discussion. Of course, please remember to like. Please remember to share. And please remember to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. That's it.